You're welcome for what I'm about to do to your eyeballs. Visual poetry, splattered with gore. It's Lobo issue number 2 of 4. Pretty pleased with myself. I didn't actually think that was going to rhyme. December of 1990, the second Lobo comic in this amazing limited series. Not limited in quality, limited in number of issues. Sadly, I wish they were still making these today, like with this creative team. The writing is hilarious. Simon Bisley is insanely talented, and I can't pronounce Laverne's name, but the coloring is really good. In a seedy hotel, in a seedy town, on a seedy world, the seeds of psychotic violence are sown. If you're not hooked right now, then you just have no taste. Or you hate fun. One or the other. It's Lobo issue 2. Once again, this incredible paper quality. The artwork looks really nice on here. Good deep blacks. There's Lobo splattered with blood and gore after that guy mouths off to him. I love Bisley's use of this airbrushing technique. Everything looks really gritty. Really cool. It's Lobo. It's like I said on the gram, 80s comics bringing you the 90s via the 70s and splitting the difference. Here's Lobo after killing that guy after he mouths off to him. Admire the graffiti on the wall. Little Slayer, little suicidal tendencies. All I want's a Pepsi. And more Logo. Lobo. I'll take Logo also. So I'm going to leave that flub in because I love Logo. 10. Read Lobo. 20. Goto 10. I'm especially silly today. Maybe because this comic is so damned good. And I haven't read this in like 30 years. It's incredible. Like, the first issue of Lobo sets the stage. And it's good, but this one is great. And I'll show you why. So the teacher that Lobo is escorting to Docks, or the main planet, whatever that is, she escapes from captivity. And then we learn that all of these other forces are after Lobo. This lizard police officer guy is after Lobo. These truckers, who all look like Elvis, they're after Lobo. They want to kill Lobo. There's Steven Seagal in Marked for Death, a great movie. And 10 things to know if you ever encounter Lobo. I'll take a look at that at the end. I'm so excited about this because here's my favorite part. Rhapsody in chainsaws. You just don't get this today. The ballet, they went to the fragging ballet. So the guy who was accompanying his teacher takes you to this ballet. A ballet with chainsaws. You see the dancing, and they're shooting, and then somebody gets decapitated by a chainsaw because it's Lobo, and that's how this comic book rolls, which is why it's so good, and why I loved it so much back in the day. Also, really admire that paper quality. Again, I'm amazed this held up this well in plastic bags in my closet for like 30 years. It's like it's brand new. Except it can't be because they don't make stuff this good anymore. So Lobo jumps out of the balcony after killing a couple other people and squashes that guy. And then he upstages the performers. I'll show you this in a moment. The performers aren't very happy about it. So they pick a fight with Lobo. But before we enjoy that fight, little Predator 2. Predator 2! I saw this in the movie theater. Maybe because the advertisement enticed me to see it, or maybe because I had nothing else to do that in those years, and I just saw every movie in the theater. It wasn't as good as the first one, let's be honest. But Predator 2 does have one thing that the first Predator does not have. Let's see how well you know me. What is that? What is it that Predator 2 has that the first Predator doesn't have? Here's a hint. That thing is also in The Terminator. That thing is also in Aliens. The thing is also in Titanic. That's right, people. It's freaking Bill Paxton. We get a great fight scene. Lobo slaughters all of the ballet people. Just page after page of carnage, death, and destruction, and laughs. Then we get a sense of where this series is about to head, into complete madness, chaos, and psychotic destruction. As if it's not already there, there's Lobo. He's taking the teacher to Cairn, and they're all trying to intercept him here in the access point. There's the projected conflict zone. trucker convoy, the Sons of Lobo, the police SWAT team, and the Legion of Decency. Oh yes, everything is coming together perfectly. And the next issue is a spelling bee. I'm speechless because it's so good. And this is my favorite cover in the series too. 10 things to know if you ever encounter Lobo. Lobo's idea of the perfect night out is too bizarre and illegal to go into here. It really just doesn't get much better than this. If you like good, dark comedy, science fiction, action, incredible artwork, very nice printing quality, may I suggest Lobo issue number 2, highly, highly recommended by 80scomics.com.